no secret. It's plain to see. I love you, and you love me. It's no secret. You know it's true. You love me. I love you. The only time we seem to meet is in the middle of the night. Only then can I feel your heartbeat. Till something's not right. Together I see you and me, always and all time. But not everyone would agree. To them it's a crime. It's no secret. It's plain to see. Yes, I love you, and you love me. And it's no secret. You know it's true. You love me. Yes, I love you.
Okay, hello. Hey, Woody. Thanks for joining every week. I really appreciate that. I'm super excited. I think this is, gosh, week 4, week 5 that I'm doing this. I'm happy, I'm excited, and I've gotten like a lot of new followers. And it is also simulcasting. It is cool. It says you are simulcasting on other platforms. So it's simulcasting on YouTube. So hello, YouTube friends. It is simulcasting on Twitch. Hello, Twitch friends. I will be over there soon in the next couple of days to update my bio and bring life to that channel. Just kind of trying it out. But all my over 2,000 subscribers on YouTube, thank you for joining. I appreciate you. If you didn't know, this is a fireside chat. And you can definitely join me over on Fireside. Click the link in my bio on YouTube and on Instagram, and you can find me. And it'll bring you, you accept my invitation, and it'll bring you over here if you want to see what's happening on Fireside, or you can stay over on YouTube. So if I'm not responding back, that is why. I have to get into the habit of going back and responding to comments. So I promise you that I'll do that this week. So I just want to thank all the people who jump in live expecting to see me live on YouTube. It is a simulcast and I am on Fireside. So welcome to Fireside. My name is Leslie Tucker and the name of this show is Reworking It. And what I am doing is reworking, upcycling, tie-dyeing, bringing new life to old-fashioned comic books, fabric, you name it. I am trying to rework it to save items from the landfill. I am creating a sustainable fashion brand, and it's been a lot of fun. This week, what I'm going to be doing is gel bleaching shirts. I'm going to be bleaching shirts like this. The reason that I'm working with gel, I do often, but the reason that I'm working with gel this week is because I'm working inside of my house and I don't want to overwhelm myself with fumes. And I am going to be showing you the different type of bleach that I use. Oftentimes I work outside. If you want to check that out, definitely check out my YouTube channel. If you go to my bio here on Fireside, click the blue link and it'll take you to like literally everything. I have a YouTube channel. I have tons of reels, tons of TikTok. I'm on Pinterest. I pin a lot of pins. So you literally can find me anywhere. I'm on Facebook. And my name, my social media name is A Reseller's Passion. One of my businesses is reselling, taking old clothes and electronics and things like that and selling it. But I'm also a handmade designer, and that's kind of what I'm fusing those together, kind of going through items that I find in the thrift store, items that I already have at home, and now I am bringing new life to them. And if you read my fortune cookie, add new life to something and you may save it from the landfill. And that's true, a lot of our items go to the landfill every single day. So I'm going to film myself every week. I film myself because I use it as double content. This is how I create content for my channels, and then I'm going to jump into it. So I'm going to film myself. I hope that you can hear me. All right. Okay. So I'm going to start that playing. And I do want to tell you ahead of time that starting this Friday, June 17th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be adding a second show, a second element. It's already posted and I will share it. It's called Selling This. This show is reworking this, and that show will be called Selling This. So what I'll be doing every week is coming in and showing how I market my items on social media, in person, and how I sell them. So last week, I showed you guys how to make these incredible Betty and Veronica earrings. And to date, I have about 25 pair. I'm going to be selling these, just to give you an example. I'll be sharing it on Friday, but I'll be selling these in person at a live pop-up in June 25th here in my small town. I'm going to be participating in a pop-up as a vendor. And so I'm creating a lot of items. Jewelry sells really well. So the next couple of weeks, I'll be showing myself doing some more jewelry and things like that. But these particular earrings, a lot of people are interested in them. And what I'm trying to do is just get enough items together so that I can sell them at my pop-up. And then whatever doesn't sell there, I'll put it into my stores. And again, if you click that blue link in my bio, it will take you to my stores. Okay. So as I indicated, I'd like to show you what I did the week before, and it will be these Betty and Veronica earrings. And I'll be talking about how on Friday, how I'm going to be selling these earrings at the pop-up in some other ways, talking about social media, how I create videos and things like that. Okay. I'm going to show you, these are my personal shirts. This particular shirt, I didn't just make this for this event. I made this and I wear this. Here is another one of my shirts that I've bleached. This is what this one looks like. I used to sell these online. Coffee plus thrifting plus listing equals sales. That's one of the mantras of the reselling community. Because lots of coffee. I like coffee. So this is just bleaching. This is regular bleach. This is a blue t-shirt that I bleached. And the reason that I did this one is because I spilled bleach on it. So that is really a great way to bring new life. If something stains, or if you get bleach or something on it, you can just bleach it. This one right here is bleaching technique. I didn't bring a spray bottle today, but I created this by putting bleach into a spray bottle and then just spraying it. It reminds me kind of like the Consolations or something. So that's this one right here. I sell a lot of these shirts on my Etsy store. I sell on Depop. If you guys are familiar with Depop, I do have a website. I just sold some bleach Levi jeans on Depop. And just to give you an idea, in the next couple of weeks, I will be talking about that on Selling This, but I don't mind sharing. You can literally create designs, especially this gel bleach that I'm going to show you. You can create your own designs and turn a pair of jeans into a new pair of jeans. And you would think, like, why would I buy something from somebody where they threw bleach on there? Not everyone thinks like that. There's the ideal customer for everyone. So I don't care what kind of business you have. You could be writing ebooks, you can sell courses, you can be a CPA, you can be a realtor. We all have our own significant customers, right? That are going to work for us and gravitate towards us. So something that may not sell for someone else, or someone may not be interested in your items, someone else will come along. And this particular shirt right here, this was the name of my business when I first started. It's Leslie's Tie-Dye Dreams. Oops. Okay. So this is my own personal shirt. And what I did was I actually stuck some letters. You can use stencils. You can create your own. A lot of people use the Cricut machine. And so I just took some letters. It cost me like $1. and I placed them on the shirt, and I put bleach into a spray bottle again and sprayed it just around the perimeter of the letters. And this is what I use when I'm making like a lot of my excuse me, a lot of videos for people to see what I'm doing. So I just those are a couple bleach shirts right there. Now, I'm only using the gel bleach today, but I want to show you some bleach that I use. Now, if you're going to use like Clorox bleach, you may want to dilute it. This is empty. I use this bottle now just to shake it and make designs. But Clorox bleach, like a gallon of Clorox bleach, you may want to dilute it a little bit because this is the real deal. This is Clorox. It's not generic. I usually use a generic brand. I go into the dollar store and grab, about 5 gallons of bleach. The generic brands, you can just use it straight out. Like I pour it into a squeeze bottle and I squirt it. I'm going to show you rubber band it, squirt it, rubber band it, bunch it, rubber band it, twist it. This is what I use. Or I'll use a spray bottle. Again, I'll use stencils depending on what it is I'm working on and I'm trying to design. So, and again, you can use Clorox. This is from my local, this is Cha-Ching. It was $1.25. This is from Food Lion. This right here is like generic. So I would totally use this straight. I would pour it into this bottle right here and then squirt it onto my design. Now, one of the gels you can use, people don't realize this, but if you clean your toilet and they have this squeeze cleaner, this is what I use. This is one of like my favorite things to use. It makes great designs. You can squeeze it into a smaller squeeze bottle, but this is it's toilet bowl cleaner, cleaning bleach gel. This is bleach. And it has this little spout. You can take that off, or again, you can squeeze it into a smaller bottle and you can make designs with it. I have smaller bottles, but you can also use this because look how small the tip is. You can actually put this gel into this bottle and make designs. There's a fly flying around here. And so this is gel bleach, and not people don't think about this. Totally use this. This week I'm using something different. Last week when I was in my Dollar General, so there's Family Dollar, there's Dollar Tree. Some people have the 99-cent store. I'm originally from Philly, so everywhere you went there were 99-cent stores. When I moved to Delaware 9 years ago, it was Dollar Trees everywhere. So that's what we use now that I'm in North Carolina is Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Family Dollar. And I go to Dollar General a little bit more than Family Dollar now. Than Dollar Tree, because the Dollar Tree went up to $1.25 plus tax. I miss Delaware, no tax. And so when I get these gels, these are expensive. So I only use these for special projects. Like 2 bottles of this is like $8. You could probably find it like $6.50, or if you go to a store like Dollar General, Family Dollar. Here in North Carolina, we have a store called Rose's. I just found a new store called Ollie's. So like the discounted store, you can probably find these reasonably priced. Well, I was in my Dollar General last week and I came across this gel bleach. It's Chloralin Platinum Splash Free Bleach Liquid Gel. And I'm going to use this today. I've never used it before. I'm actually testing it out with you. It says the power of bleach. This was $1 at Dollar General. They have a dollar aisle. And so I usually get a couple bottles of bleach, and anything that I want to get for $1, I get like allergy medicine for $1, and it works because it says like compared to Zyrtec on there. But this right here is a gel, and it's not going to overwhelm me. Okay. So I want to give you a few suggestions. I'm going to do the demo and then I'm going to end. If you want to bleach, I would suggest you being outside. If you're going to use gel, you're safe. Open your windows, make sure the air is flowing. I have air flowing all around me. I'm right next to my air conditioner vent. It's an open space. I'm in my kitchen. But if you're going to bleach, be outside. I have a huge backyard. I have a table that I work on, and I will take about 25 items every few weeks and bleach them. As I sell items, like I was saying, I sell a lot of jeans. So I'll pick a table. You can put a tarp out there, and fold you can rubber band your items, you can roll them up, whatever it is you want to do. You can pour bleach into a bucket, into containers. I used to do that at my old house. You get some Clorox. You can actually get extra concentrate bleach, where you can add a little bit of bleach and a lot of water in like bins, rubber band your jeans and stick them in there. So you can do whatever it is you want, play around with it. My suggestion is start with what you already have in your home, right? If you're thinking about getting rid of some items, you're like, oh wow, Leslie told me that I could probably bleach, right? Go through your stuff, go outside, lay the stuff out, and just pour some bleach over it. You don't have to rubber band, you can just bunch it up. You can just put it up in a bunch. And if you're going to do that, then maybe put it in a squeeze bottle or put it in a smaller cup or something where you can control it. Okay. So today I'm going to show you these two t-shirts. I actually ran out of shirts, and of course I'm running a business. So every few weeks I either get like a liquidation box or I go to a thrift store. The thrift store that I go to, thankfully, I can get a bag of items for $6. So it's fill a bag. And I purposely went and looked for items that I can talk about on the show or that I can upcycle for my business and that I can sell in the next few weeks. I have lights on, so there's a fly. So if you see the fly flying around, and so this particular shirt, what I love to bleach items that are not just black, like it's something about the bleach and the way that it acts to the color, right? So this is a great looking tank top. I saw this American Eagle, red, burgundy, whichever direction you want to, color you want to just say this is, right? And it's a tank top, and this would be so great for the summer. So I wanted to get this. I'm going to show you this, and then I have a woman can wear it. It's a Lands End, and it's a size 42. It is a polo shirt. Again, I got it in a $6 fill a bag with other things. So these two items together probably cost me about 75 cents, these two particular items. Okay. And so here's the black man's polo. So the first thing, I'm going to take this shirt right here. I'm going to lay it down so hopefully you can see. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. And so here's this. And I'm going to rubber band, and I'm just going to randomly rubber band it. Okay. And because I'm not using regular bleach, I'm going to have to just kind of put a lot of the gel on so that it can adhere and soak through. And normally what I do is, since I'm usually working outside, I let it sit outside 10, 15, 20 minutes. The denim takes longer, like jeans takes longer, even though it is like 100% cotton, it takes a little bit longer. But a shirt like this will turn really quick, and you'll probably see that. So what I'm probably going to do with this, I'm just going to have some fun with this. I'm going to take my rubber bands and just gather in some areas. So I'm just going to gather around and put the rubber bands. And one thing I will say while I'm doing this is, if you are interested in doing anything like this, get all your items together. Think about what you want to do, because the prep is crazy. So it seems, I talk about this business. It is a real business and I take it seriously, but it takes a lot to prep. Like tomorrow I'll be prepping. I'm working on a lot of items for Pride Month. I have some items that I crocheted, and I have some items that I'm going to be dyeing. I'm going to be using dye to paint with, and I'm going to be tie-dyeing. And so I have about 25 items, and that'll take me several hours. So I already put the dye together, and that'll be ready to go. Okay, so this is the front. I'm only going to focus on the front. Like, look at that weird thing that I did with the rubber bands. I think I'm going to put some over here as well. And one of the things that I like to suggest is just kind of play around with it and come up with a design that works for you. You don't have to do something that other people are doing, especially if once you start getting used to doing these things, it'll be fun. You'll challenge yourself. You'll start going around the house and thinking like, what do I have that I can use? What kind of stencils? I saw a person, she's teaching a class on doing similar to what I'm doing. And she was using like everyday household tools and just laying everything on there and spraying around it. I mean, you can really do anything. So here's this particular shirt right here. Okay. And I'm going to put on gloves. I do suggest putting on gloves, especially now that I'm going to be using this gel. And the gel is just gel. Oh, wait. I have to take the, oops, no, it's coming up. Oh, no, it's a thing in there. All right. Yep, it totally smells like bleach. I do have it on my fingers now. But it's just gel. It's just a little gel. That's it. And I'm not wasting it because I can just put it right on my shirt and I just rub. If I was outside, I would just be pouring on there and seeing what happens. So since we're inside, it's not overwhelming me. If this was regular bleach, woo, I would be like, oh my goodness, I would have to be outside. It is regular bleach, but it's not overwhelming as like the liquid stuff. So I'm just going to take this and just kind of put gel all around where the rubber band is. And you would do the same thing. Okay, this is just for the purpose of fireside. Today, you would do the same thing if you were outside using regular bleach. I like to work with the squeeze bottle most of the time. And a lot of times I do this fast because I do a lot of items. And then usually what I do is anything that gets, I have a trash bag because I'm working from my kitchen table. So I have a trash bag here and I just rub the shirt into itself. And however it comes out is how it comes out. And then I'll just give this, I'm gonna put a little bit more on here. And then I'll put this aside and then do something with this polo shirt. And the polo shirt, I am not going to rubber band it. Okay. And the cool thing with bleaching is it's literally done in like 10 minutes. Whereas tie-dye, I let it sit or I stick it into a bag. Okay. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do with that. Just a little bit more. In this particular bottle, you should be able to do about 20 items with this, depending on how, bleach you want them. These are perfect for jeans, creating shapes and things like that. I found a young lady on TikTok. She does mushroom pants, and she takes a squeeze bottle and she bleaches these mushrooms onto these pants. So it's really cool to see that. Okay. So I'm gonna wipe some of this up with this shirt. And then, so I already, you know what, I'm gonna take these gloves off for a minute. And with this particular shirt, and I'm only gonna do the front, the back will probably get some bleach on it because I'm gonna lay it right on top of the area. And then after the show, if I wanna make some changes to it or add some more bleach, I will. So the only thing I'm gonna do with this, I'm actually just gonna bunch this up. I'm not gonna do anything, I'm not gonna rubber band it. So I'm gonna just lay it here. And young people like this, and a lot of my customers are men. Like I just sold a man's pair of jeans in the last few weeks, about 10 pair of Levi's bleach jeans. So this particular shirt, I'm just gonna bunch it. I'm just gonna bunch it just like this. And if I was outside, I would just leave it on the table just like that. That's it. I'm just bunching it up. And then I'm going to put my gloves back on. And again, this black will turn quicker than the red will. So you'll probably see it before your eyes because I touched it and you can already see bleach on here. But what I'm going to do is, just put this right on top. And I'm just going to put it all over just like this. I'm not even going to rub it in. I'm just going to put it all like this. And you can just be creative. Like, how cool is that? And I'm gonna, the only thing about the bleach that is so different, the only thing about the gel that is so different than the regular bleach is the gel will create, pool of liquid. So it kind of sits there. It takes a while for it to soak, whereas the liquid bleach soaks right away. But as I'm talking to you, this is literally changing. So I am going to, and so basically that's it. It's really simple. You can really bleach and tie dye for less than $3, especially if you have a shirt of your own. I use regular rubber bands. I get dollar bleach. Look around for sales. This bleach is brand new to me. It's not overwhelming me. Like, I'm not choking. If this was regular bleach, I would be, getting sick and coughing and everything. But I'm so happy about this. This is what it looks like. Again, purchased this on the dollar aisle at the Dollar General. It's a new to me product. First time I'm ever even using it. I just opened it today, and as you can see, I just took that little white thing out. So this is what this looks like. You can probably see I'm letting this kind of dry, letting some of the bleach soak in a little bit. And while that's going on, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my show next week. But it's already starting to change color. The red may take a little bit longer, so I'll do the reveal next week. But the black, it's already kind of turning color. So I'm gonna keep these gloves on for a minute. So again, I talked about my show for this week. On Friday, it's called Selling This. And the purpose of that show is to kind of show you how I'm selling items that I'm creating. So I created these Betty and Veronica earrings last week, comic book earrings that I'm wearing. And on this coming Friday, the new show, Selling This, I'm going to be showing you how I'm going to be selling, how I market. If you go to my reels at A Reseller's Passion, click the blue link, you'll see reels and TikToks, or if you go to my YouTube, you'll see shorts where I've created video from beginning to end, literally showing you the comic book and how I actually did these. And of course, I showed you last week, but I did a reel, and that reel is my personal commercial on how I market my items on social media and wearing my items, going outside with them. I'm going to show you how I sell them. I have several stores. I sell in about 8 stores online. I sell in person. And it's really great to get yourself out there. And social media to me is the key. Look at us now. We're being social right here on Fireside. So Selling This on Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For the next few weeks, I'm going to be checking because I might change my time. From Tuesday, I might do a different day or something, but I'm seeing it. I'm going to think about it. Okay. And that's basically it that's it. Yeah. So if anybody has any questions, definitely come up. But let me see this shirt. Okay. So everything's kind of soaking through. I'm just going to lift it up a little bit. See, look at that. See how that's changing color? Look how cool that is. And then after this, I'll just let it sit for another half hour. And then what I do is I wash everything. I get I get a detergent that doesn't have any fragrance, any coloring, or anything like that. Because when I sell my items, I don't want anything to smell like perfume or detergent. So I get definitely scent dye free. And Tide has one, Arm& Hammer has. I actually like Arm& Hammer a lot. And so these items I will throw into the washing machine before the night is over. This is the red one. Let's see. That's what the back kind of looks like there. But I will show the reveal next week. So my goal is just to do like half-hour shows if I can and not go over. And we are at the half-hour mark. So I just want to thank you, Teresa and Woody, for showing up, and then everybody who watches the replay, all my friends on YouTube and Twitch. This is simulcasting. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. As I end everything kind of the same way. If it's something that you want to do and you have a desire to do it, do it. Do it afraid. If you're afraid, do it afraid. My video went away. Do it afraid. Don't be afraid to try something new. Don't be afraid to try something challenging. I'll be 53 next month, and I'm so excited. I'm excited about my life. I'm excited about what I'm doing. 3 years ago, I would never have gotten in front of the camera. But because I have faith in myself and I just love what I'm doing, I continue to show up. And each day, my community grows. And it's just been an amazing thing. So definitely reach out to me, especially on Instagram.